The interpretation of dreams is the royal road to a knowledge of the unconscious activities of the mind. One day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. The ego is not master in its own house. Where it is, there shall ego be. Being entirely honest with oneself is a good exercise. The mind is like an iceberg. It floats with 1/7 of its bulk above water. Most people do not really want freedom, because freedom involves responsibility, and most people are frightened of responsibility. Time spent with cats is never wasted. Out of your vulnerabilities will come your strength. From error to error, one discovers the entire truth. Love and work are the cornerstones of our humanness. A person who feels pleasure in producing changes external to himself is not happy. One is very crazy when in love. The first human being who hurled an insult instead of a stone was the founder of civilization. The great question that has never been answered, and which I have not yet been able to answer, despite my 30 years of research into the feminine soul, is, what does a woman want? Words have a magical power. They can bring either the greatest happiness or deepest despair. They can transfer knowledge from teacher to student. Words enable the orator to sway his audience and dictate its decisions. Unexpressed emotions will never die. They are buried alive and will come forth later in uglier ways. Everywhere I go, I find a poet has been there before me. Men are more moral than they think and far more immoral than they can imagine. The interpretation of dreams is the via regia to a knowledge of the unconscious element in our physical life. A civilization which leaves so large a number of its participants unsatisfied and drives them into revolt neither has nor deserves the prospect of a lasting existence. Neurosis is the inability to tolerate ambiguity. Anatomy is destiny. The goal of all life is death. If you can't do it, give up.